Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name Farah Syifa Mutiara Riyadi from English Language Teaching Department, Class 4A in the 4th semester. And now I would like to present my summary about today's lesson in English for Specific Purposes subject. And today we have discussed about teaching English for specific purposes, including the objective and also the stages in learning and teaching English for specific purposes. The first one, English for specific purposes subject, have 5 objectives. They are: the first is to reveal subject-specific language use or to demonstrate the target. And then the second is English for specific purposes or ESP, concerned to what learner do with learning. And then the third is to focus developing students' knowledge. And then the fourth is to develop strategic competence, or in other words, strategic competence is the link between situation and learner's need. And then the last is to foster critical awareness. Now about ESP, teaching and learning process. According to Stevens in 1988, the basic teaching activities are: the first is shaping the input, and then the second is encouraging the learner's intention to learn. And then the third is managing the learning strategies and promoting practice and use. And then according to Kasani et al. In 2007, teacher in the classroom is a provider or facilitator, so that teacher in the classroom have to facilitate or provide an appropriate approach or method to students based on their own needs. Then also, Kasani stated that students in the classroom have a responsibility about their own actions in learning. They have to more open to new ideas. Okay, next we are going to talk about the stages in the ESP teaching process. The stages in the ESP teaching process, according to Dudley Evans and Jones in 1998, there are 5 key stages in ESP learning. The first is needs analysis, and then the second is course and syllabus design, and then the third is material selection and production, and then teaching and learning, and also the last is evaluation. Dudley Evans and Jones also stated that ESP course design is the product of a dynamic interaction between these elements, and they are not separated, or in other words, they are linearly related activities. For the example, like design must relate to the teaching and learning process in the classroom, and then teaching and learning process in the classroom must relate to the assessment that will be given from teacher to the students when the learning process. And then the assessment must be relevant to the evaluation. Whereas the stages in ESP teaching and learning process, according to Miliani 1994, there are only 4 key stages in ESP learning and teaching. The first is situation analysis, the second is setting aims and objective, and then the third is generating syllabus content, and then the last is assessment. So the stages, according to Miliani, there is no evaluation. It is different to what Dudley, Evan, and John stated. So the difference is, in Dudley and John statement, there is evaluation in stages in learning ESP, whereas in Miliani, there is no evaluation in ESP learning or teaching. I think enough from me about my summary. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.